Morning all. Last week you remember I planted the Scorpio broad beans into those two little propagators there. Did an experiment. One, I just planted the 4 beans in the 4 pots there. Same with that one. However, that one sat on top of a hot water bottle, and every day, twice a day, I've been filling that hot water bottle up just to see if it would produce any different, quicker, faster results. And so far, I'd say it hasn't. That one there is doing okay, and there's another one just trying to break through the soil there. But the little propagator that doesn't have a water bottle, the one on the left here, these 2 broad beans seem to be doing fine. I've pushed through a lot quicker. And on the 3rd one there, just in the middle, you can see the next one coming up. So yeah, it confuses me because it worked well last year on the tomatoes, the water bottle technique, and I thought it would do the same with the broad beans this year, but obviously not. Anyhow, what I'll do is I'll carry on filling the hot water bottle up for the next couple of weeks, see how they get on, and yeah, we'll do a final update in about 2 weeks' time. Today though is potato day. I'm going to sow my kestrels there, my shallots. I've already done a sowing of my pink fir apples there. I've got a couple of pots out in the back garden that I'm growing those in. I'll probably put one row of these excuse me, up in the allotment today, but I'd imagine, I've never grown these before, I'd imagine if you dig these up it'd be quite awkward to dig up just because they're quite small, knobbly, and not your usual rotund fat potato like those bad boys there. Anyhow, let's chat, let's get up to the allotment. I'll see you there in a minute. Right, so here I am back up at the allotment. Just a quick progress report on stuff that's growing up here. These are the broccoli. They're going quite well. I potted them on last week. Here's the rest of them in the tray. Green cos lettuce have come on a bit. There's not many of them. I've counted them. There seems to be 11 out of 1,250. And I bought some plug plants. What are these? These are Brussels sprouts. There you go. So I'll have to put those out at some stage. There's the plot on yet another grey day. I've got something to show you. It's annoyed me immensely, and I'd like your opinions on them. So let me know what you think this is. I think it's a rabbit. Let me go and take you up to the scene of the crime, so to speak. Birds are singing. Listen to them. Going crazy. Walking up to my broad beans. Planted these out about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. Come up today. Look at this. Snipped off. There's one there that they haven't touched. It's like they've dug a little hole and chewed the actual bean off. It's happened to quite a few. There you go. And on that row there as well. And the other row. So you can literally see the small holes that the rabbit, I'm assuming it's a rabbit, has come along, thought fantastic, I'll have some of those broad beans. He doesn't want them. Well, Mr. Rabbit, I bloody well do. But I'm going to have to do a new sowing. It looks like I'm going to have to do these at home in modules and get them out when they're more established. So that's 3 rows of broad beans practically ruined by what I expect or suspect are rabbits. The joys of owning an allotment and being a gardener. Anyhow, a couple of weeks ago I planted some cabbage, netted them up, they're doing okay. I have to admit they weren't mine, they were plug plants. I bunged them in really quick. Raspberries, no actual sign of serious life from them at the moment. Weeds are coming on through the ground. Birds are still singing. Rhubarb's looking good. Really chuffed. Got to weed this area here. This was the fruit bed area that I inherited when I took over this plot. Garlic coming through nicely now. 2 there. 1 there. 1 there. Weeds are coming through. Got to try and stay on top of those. Onions are coming through as well. Let me just try and find that onion there. Let me zoom in. There you go. He's shooting through. There's 1 there. Let me just zoom out. There you go. There's another 1 there. So the onions are coming on. So chuffed about those. Obviously, I don't think rabbits will take onions. Not as tasty as broad beans. Anyhow, that was just a quick update on the, what would you call it? I suppose the destruction going on at my plot. Yeah, there you go. That's the sound of a shotgun. I need to be up here taking out those rabbits. Right, I've come up here to plant potatoes, so let's get on with that. So here are my kestrel potatoes. Those are the ones that are going in today. Look at the eyes on that. Looking straight back at me. So yeah, kestrels are going in today. I've still got the shallots to do. I'm going to come up on Tuesday and do the shallots. But I'll put these in the plot right now. That's what they look like. There you go, they're all in that bag there. Soon to be in the plot. I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so there's my first trench. I haven't gone right up to the edge here. You may ask why. Because I've got a row of parsnips in there. Anyhow, there you go. That's the science behind, look at that big worm in there. That's the science behind digging a potato trench. There is no science. Literally dig something about, what's the technical term? A spit. The spit depth. That's the length of the blade on your spade. Just that deep. And then what I'm going to do in there is sprinkle some blood, fish and bone in the bottom of it. I'm going to take that worm out first because it might burn him. And then all I'm going to do is place the potatoes in there, chits facing upwards, cover it over with the soil there to the left, and leave them alone. And then once they break the surface, I'll earth them up a bit to create like a pyramid. And then once that's about, I don't know, about 5 inches tall, the pyramid. I just leave it alone and let them get on with it. Anyhow, let me get that bloodfish and bone. Okay, now I'm just going to sprinkle some bloodfish and bone into the trench, and then I'll go and get the potatoes. Removing the worm, of course. Champion. Right, there's my bag of kestrels. As you can see, I've placed them in the hole, I guess spaced, I would say, about 12 inches apart. Running along there. Final one going in this trench. Like I said, chits facing upwards. Place him standing up, and that's the first row of kestrels done. All you do now is rake that soil over the top of them and just leave them alone. Right, it's time to sow some beetroot. My favourite variety is Pablo F1. I absolutely love this root crop. It never lets me down. Especially this variety here. You can grow beetroot the size of your head. Well, that might be a slight exaggeration, but you know, you can certainly get them to a cricket ball size. I'll just show you the seeds quickly. There you go, knobbly little buggers. They go into the soil. I've created 2 drills in the bed. We'll go outside in a minute and have a look. And I sow them fairly thinly. I don't kind of bung the whole lot in one go and then thin them out once they're baby plants, because to me that is a waste. So I'm very careful with my beetroot because I love them so much. Anyhow, let's get out there and sow them. Right, I've created 2 drills just using the back of my rake. There they are. That's where the beetroot are going to go. Like I said, just sow them very thinly. Don't bung them all in at one go. And yeah, keep successional sowings going throughout the season. You'll have beetroot right up till October. Anyhow, let me get and put some in. Okay, I doubt whether you'll be able to make them out. I'll try and zoom in on one. There you go, there's one. There's another. There's another. You get the idea. I've just sown them, I would say, I don't know, about 3 inches apart in each drill. Coming up here. And then all you do is kind of pinch the soil back over, cover them up. Go along like that. It's hard to do this with the camera in one hand and demonstrating in the other, but you essentially go along the row like that, covering them up, give them a good water, and in about 10 days they should start breaking through the surface of the soil, and hopefully we'll have a good crop of beetroot this year. Right, it's time for me to go home. I came up to the allotment without a drink and I'm absolutely parched, so I want to get home, have a drink, maybe even go to the pub, who knows. Well, thank you for joining me today. You've seen my trials and tribulations. It looks like I've got rabbits on the allotment. If I haven't, do let me know what I have got, but I think that's what's causing the destruction of my broad beans, so I'm going to have to re-sow them or start them off at home and come up here in the next couple of weeks and do another planting or sowing. Alright, join me next time and I'll see you then. Bye now.